What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another A to Z Joust video. And today we have Bacchus. Just a very good pick. I'm actually glad I'm playing this god because he is very good. If you guys don't know about anything related to Joust, he is very good. For people who do know him, you guys will know that he's pretty much an omnipresent god in terms of being just good, like, all the time. Like, there's never really the time where the meta's, the meta's not, okay or even good for Bacchus. And so he's very good in your traditional team comp, your double tank team comp, because he does have a lot of setup and he has a lot of damage. And so he's very good. And today we shall showcase Ra is doing speed. Hopefully I can come over there in enough time. We'll see though. I did it. I got it. But as per usual, at the beginning of this game, usually is look at the triple knockup. That's not good though. That is not good. Team, help me. Help me, team. I'll take the kill. Kill him. Kill him. Thanks. As you can see, perfect knockup and damage. But we'll go into his kit as per usual as the game goes on. Thought my team was gonna leave me for a second there. They were like, nah, fuck you, we got the wave. But they came and helped. Like gamers, absolute legends. I do have my ult here, and so does Artemis, so we can actually take advantage of this. Totally fine with this. Unfortunately, I don't have any mana though. This is ult. I might be dead. Looks like I'm dead. Yeah, I was out of mana. So unfortunately couldn't do much of anything, but is what it is. There's the nut ult. Oh, he lives. No, he doesn't. No! But on to his passive, shall we? Bacchus's passive. Drunkometer, bottom left is, you'll see. Oh my god, are they really doing damage to the tower already? Sheesh. You'll see a meter, and it has 3 levels. One is just your regular level, anything happens there most of the time. Your middle level is your tipsy bar, and the top bar is your smashed bar. And that is very important as it does synergize a lot with your kit. As a lot of your abilities, depending on which level of drunkenness you're in, will have different effects, including your actual passive. As once you're tipsy, which is the middle section of your passive bar, you do get a little bit of power, 10 power, and 5% damage mitigation. So you almost always want to have your drunk bar up at almost all times. And once you get to the smashed part, which is your top part of the bar, you do get even more power, 30 power, along with 10% damage mitigation. So you always want to have this up. In order to level up your drunk meter, you use your one, which is called chug. And this one is how you keep your drunk meter afloat up to around that 100% mark, where you always almost want to keep it. And it's pretty easy to do. Just got to make sure you're looking at your passive, using your chug, as your chug gives you 40% to your drunk meter bar. So you really only have to use it 3 times and you get to that 100% mark. And yeah, so you always got to micromanage that, but it's not really too hard. On top of that, with your one, you do get a little bit of protections, as well as a heal. And I'm by myself. I do want to get out of here though. That's Ra's ult. Ooh. Man. It's doing damage. I do have to clear this wave though. Unfortunately, I do have to back here. I do need to get some mana. I'm probably going to go Midgard eventually. But I'm going to go... Actually, I am going to go Midgard first. After I go Breastplate. I do want Breastplate. I do want some MP5 as well as some cooldown. But continuing on with my one, it does give you a heal, magical power, and protections, as well as upgrades your Drunkometer bar by... Drunkometer bar by 40%. Jesus. So it does give you a lot. You do want to make sure you level it up to at least one time so that it does give you that effects, because at level 0 it does not. It gives you nothing. That's basically your one. On to her, his 2 is your belly flop. It's your best part of your CC. I think it has one of the biggest knockups in the game when you do hit somebody. But basically it's just a giant knockup that does a lot of damage. One important thing about it though is that if you are at least tipsy, you have to be at least tipsy, so the middle part of your bar, it does, if you do hit an enemy god with your 2 and you're tipsy, you do get a little bit of a knockup. Or I'm sorry, a bit of a slow. Look how much damage I do though. Half his health, baby. So that's always another part of your kit that synergizes pretty well with your passive, as it does do a little bit of a slow. 20% slow. Nice. Good damage. Great setup. You need to get my breastplate online though, because I do want some MP5. Interesting. Out of mana. That's basically it. Always make sure you have your Drunkometer at least tipsy, which is not really hard to do. As it does give a 20% slow in your 2 if you hit an enemy. I'm going to stay here. And then on to his 3 is Belch, which is sort of your cookie cutter type of setup play. You use your 2, then you use your 1. I'm sorry, you use your 2, then your 3 as a stun and extra damage. You can do like a reverse part of it, use your 3, then your 2, like I've been doing several times, but usually it's your 2-1. But as you've been seeing, it does damage. It does damage every 0.5 seconds in the last 2 seconds, so it does 4 ticks of damage over that period. And you'll notice that it does... oh my god. You'll notice that it does stun them right at the end. Don't really need to do anything there. But yeah, does damage, stuns at the end, and I usually like to level up your 3 first. It really depends on the team comp you're going up against. If you can get easily stunned out of it, out of your 3, then it's probably best to level up your 2, but I do like leveling up your 3 first, as your stun does increase once leveling it up. It goes from 1.1 second stun to a 1.5 second stun, and so I do like leveling that up first, of course, if you don't have going up against a team that can easily disrupt it. And then I won't blink. But like I said, pretty simple. One part of his 3 that is very good, and to always think about when you're going up against specific teams that have healing, is that his 3 does give 40% anti-heal just by proccing it once, and it lasts for 5 seconds? Yeah, 5 seconds. So that's always one thing to pay attention to, as if you're going up against heavy CC, Bacchus is a good good counter to that, as it does do anti-heal. And on top of that, if you are going up against a heavy knock-up team, for example, his 3 is knock-up immune in it. Is knock-up immune. I don't know actually why my ult is not on instacast. Interesting ult. Do need to be careful though. Nice. This is Aegis, I'll take it. He's going around. This is ult. Ooh, unfortunate. Let's go around here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get red here. But yeah, if you're going up against heavy knock-up team, you can actually use your 3 to knock up immune. They don't have a knock-up team, so I can't really showcase it. But yeah, it's one of his. That's part of like his kit. Not many people know is that it is knock-up immune, and you do get some anti-heal, which is super good and should not be overlooked. I'm gonna go into Midgard. I hate you. I'm gonna go into Midgard because they do have an Osiris and a Nut, so it does get some really good value out of that. But finally, into his ult is Intoxicate. He drops down a giant wine, and you've been seeing in when I throw out my ult, because it's on default cast instead of it should be insta cast. It's a giant circle around you that does a lot of damage, and it does intoxicate them. Unfortunate. This guy's tanky, isn't he? Yeah, he's got Onis. There's the ultimate ability. Nice job. Could definitely go in here. There's the Nut ult. Oh, my phone's going off. What if I just went in here? Unfortunately, he missed his one. Get off of me. Oh my god. No problem. No problem. I'm gonna back here. But yeah, into his ult obviously does a lot of damage. It intoxicates them, if you know. It lasts for 4 seconds. It's basically like a tremor. I'm gonna pause here real quick though. Can I pause? No, I can't. Okay, never mind. Fuck it. I'm gonna go into Pridwin here just because I need some cooldown. And his ult procs Pridwin pretty well. I'm trying to buy something on eBay, and there was an alarm here that I really want. So I'm gonna see if I can't buy this while playing the game. We'll see. Let's see. Gonna give me 1 second here. Hold on, I got this. Alright, that's what I'll do. But yeah, again, it's basically just a tremor that lasts for 4 seconds. Also, one specific thing about his ult that's very good with his passive as well is if you are smashed, it does give you a lot of power, up to 60 power when fully leveled up. So that is very important to think about as well. As you can see, a lot of his abilities and extra effects do get value out of his passive. His passive is very good. So that's one of the biggest things I can say about Bacchus is to keep your 1 up. Keep your drunk meter up using your 1. And that's basically it. That's his entire kit. Very simple, like I said. What is this ult, huh? Probably going on this. Ooh, it's okay. Nice, I'll take it. Should be fine. Nice, I'll take it. Do we need to maybe save this guy? Yeah, this Osiris we're not doing anything against. Probably should help this this guy, and I'm probably going to here. Unfortunately missed that. Okay, I'll take his ult though. Unfortunate. No problem. Could probably get this. Can get this tower. I'm just gonna tank here just so we can get tower. Alright. Osiris doesn't have enough wave clear for us to do that, for him to save it, so that was pretty good. One of the biggest things I think this game we're gonna try to do is probably go out to the backline how we have been. Osiris doesn't have a lot of peel. Does he use Rajin ult here? Are we going on this? Oop, I think I missed that. Kid in there. Oh, that was actually so close. Oh my god. I'm gonna back. And then, last but not least, I'm gonna go into E-Staff. I think with, oh, that's actually really bad. I should have got my starter. Buy your starter when you're level 20. I do that occasionally. When you're level 20, go buy your starter right away. That'd have actually been a lot better. Unfortunate. It's okay, though. So just gonna try and focus the nut and the Rajin. We are level 20, though, so I probably should just go get fire. This is when we would go do fire giant. Don't have any wards over. You should be. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh my god. These guys are gaming. One of them surprising me. He's a legend. Get this guy. No. That's pretty much game. They definitely should not have done Bull Demon. I'm gonna wait for my 3 because he's gonna stun me out of it. So it's probably good that I just do this. I want to kill this Osiris though, but we're not gonna be able to. Good game. That is your Bacchus game. As you can see, very simple, very easy, does a lot of damage. You saw me kill the fucking Rajin by myself. There's a lot of damage that you can do with him. And yeah, if you're not playing him, you should play him. Very good. All right. Just playing with somebody. Just wanted to make this game as smooth as possible. So, as you can see, it out-damaged the Rajin. Artemis just does damage herself. But, you know, 12,000 damage, out-damaging them. Your jump 3 and your ult do a lot of damage. And going over his kit, you would know why. Because you do get a lot of power out of your 1 and your ult. And you do a lot of other things. I'm going to go ahead and do that there. They're talking to each other. Crazy. Don't need to see any of that. But yeah. He does a lot of fucking damage. So he does the damage. Great setup. Super safe. An item that I didn't talk about that you should probably go a lot of the times on him is Absolution. As the only bad thing about him is his ult isn't CC immune. So if you do go up against a team that has a lot of CC and you want to get CC immunity in your kit via items, you can go Absolution. I think it's just a very good niche item for him specifically. And gods like who don't really have CC immune ults like hit Terra or Cabrakan would be very good with it as well. And so, yeah. I was obviously going to go into E-Staff there. E-Staff is a very good item right now. They added another stack to it, allowing you to get more health and actually just a lot of damage as well. And then obviously I was going to go the Blowy Up sigil, the right one. I don't remember the actual sigil's name. But yeah, capped out my CDR. Had Midgard just for Osiris and because they do have a lot of auto attacks. And obviously with this team, you want to make sure you're trying to backline them, as Osiris doesn't have a lot of CC. And Bacchus is very good at doing that. And your team just follows up. That's the damage. And that is the game. That is Bacchus. But I think that's everything I have for you. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions or feedback, or maybe I forgot something, let me know in the comment section down below. Discord in the description down below if you'd like to join it. Very great community. Memberships are open for $2.99 a month. It's one of the best ways to support me if you like my content enough, but obviously not mandatory. You simply watching my video is good enough for me. But next god on the menu for your bees, I don't think is going to be a good one. It is Bacchusura, so that's going to be a fun one. But that is everything I have for you. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching.